Listen, we friendly with hearts full of love call Tyson Fury a random thought generator. So that was one of his random thoughts.
I am joined by Alex once again. It's only been a couple of weeks since I last saw you out in Saudi Arabia. I know.
Yeah, it was just 1 week ago.
Now, last time I saw you, you were pretty nervous before the fight in terms of you didn't want Tyson Fury to get hurt. We watched the fight. It wasn't Tyson Fury's best performance. What did you make of his performance in total?
It was definitely not his best performance, not even close to his worst performance. I've never seen him like that, and I hope I will never see him like that. Listen, he won the fight, there is no doubt about it, but the way he did it did not look good.
And, you know, Usyk was ringside for that fight. What did he make of it, being up close and personal and watching Fury like that?
He was sweating all the fight because there was a chance for Tyson to lose. Can you imagine? Well, though Tyson still remains the champion, but if he loses, who wanna watch this fight?
Yeah.
This fight didn't seem to make big success in the United States. Like a couple hours ago, I saw the reports from the pay-per-views in the US. So this was the fight that did not bring that much attention. But I think it's going to be completely different when he fights Usyk.
And in terms of the fight itself, do you think that it gave Usyk kind of more confidence in terms of their undisputed fight because it wasn't the best Tyson Fury we've seen and it exposed some of the weaknesses that he may potentially have?
You know, Usyk is such a great professional that he knew all the weaknesses that Tyson Fury has. Did it bring any extra confidence? No, Usyk has always been confident in what he does. Otherwise, there is no space for him in boxing. I mean, he became the undisputed cruiserweight, and he went to run for the undisputed heavyweight race. And well, that's where he is now, and he has just one belt left.
And in terms of that fight with Tyson Fury, now Tyson was saying before the fight that if Usyk didn't fight on December 23rd, he was going to sue you guys. After the fight, he said, see you in the new year. So what's going on? When are we expecting that fight to actually take place now?
Listen, we friendly with hearts full of love call Tyson Fury a random thought generator. So that was one of his random thoughts before the fight and probably the other one after the fight. You cannot match it.
And a lot of people are saying that Tyson needs time out of the ring now. They said mentally and physically after that fight, he needs some time out. Do you agree with that, and are you willing to give him the time that he needs?
It depends on how he gonna spend this time. If it like brings him to a better shape and better spirits, then definitely yes. But we remember Tyson after he defeated Klitschko and was supposed to fight in the rematch. He spent his time, let's say, not in the best manner.
And in terms of before the fight, a lot of people were criticising Usyk, saying he needed longer in camp. Does this actually suit him now that he can have a bit more time to prepare for the fight?
Well, when we signed the date, December 23, Usyk was confident in this date, so he approved it and his camp approved it. When this talks about 14 weeks appeared, there was just a common interview in Ukrainian when he was asked a question, how long does he need? So he asked that normally he needs 14 weeks. But you know how it happens. Now he has 14 weeks.
Funny how that's played out. Brilliant. And so is that exactly when we will see this fight take place? Have you guys had that conversation that you've locked in a day, or is it still flexible at the moment?
We plan to make some announcements next week.
Okay. And how have Saudi Arabia been with it? Because I know they were pretty keen on the December 23rd. Has that irritated them in some matters? Because they're obviously putting a lot of money into this.
Listen, these people are amazing people. They are very professional and they have huge knowledge and experience in sports. So they understand it clearly and they want to make it. So they put all the efforts to match all the, how you say it, all the wants and needs of the fighters. These are the champions. The champion is fighting the champion. So they want to match, they want to make them feel comfortable. So that's what they do, and they do it perfect.
And in terms of promoters, we've seen Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren go back and forth a little bit in recent days. You know, there's a rivalry, to say the least, between the two of them. Do you think that the relationship between promoters plays a role within organising these fights? Can that be a barrier at points to getting these big fights across the line?
When two fighters want to fight each other, there are no obstacles on this way. If someone doesn't want to fight the other, you can have promoters, managers, trainers arguing each other. But if two guys want it to happen, it will definitely happen.
Okay, final question. What is your prediction then for the Tyson Fury Francis Ngannoi Tyson Fury Usyk fight, considering the performance that you've now seen from Tyson Fury against Francis Ngannoi?
Without any consideration of his previous fight, we had this confidence before. That's why we are going for the undisputed. That's why we are pushing Tyson for already 2 years to fight Usyk. So we know how strong he is. We know what are his best sides, what are his advantages. But Usyk knows how to match it and how to take a victory.